Musical theatre is something I've not, I wouldn't consider myself as being it's not my forte, but I did the producers, and that was because of the part, and Mel Brooks, and playing Leo Bloom was a great challenge to me. And this was, the reason I did this was the same really. It was can I achieve it? And a lot more singing in this than producers, and probably more dancing as Leo, but more singing as Gilbert. So it's that is one of the challenges, to kind of maintain your voice every night for 8 shows a week. For the big part is hard. I think you've got to be really careful how you use it. The thing to remember is not to fall back on normal shouting or speaking when you in the patter songs, or even in the bits between, if you're mic'd, but you can't let it kind of slip, your technique of not scraping your voice, because very quickly you'd lose it, and then you can't recover because you're on the next night you'd be off. So it's quite hard if you start to feel a bit hoarse or something. You've got to kind of re-find it on the job, which is quite difficult, otherwise you would be off. But happily I think I've managed to do it, at least not become hoarse and have to take time off because of my voice. But it's other things that have got me. I've got a repetitive strain injury in my arm from carrying my chiropodist case, and that I never thought was going to happen, but that's just one of the challenges of every night doing quite physical stuff as well. And you've got to kind of, your body is in maintenance all the time in physiotherapy, just kind of keep you going as a big cog in this machine that has to kind of be on every night. But it's good that I haven't got a foot phobia, because I do have to touch at least 5 different sets of feet every night. But the girls are all very good because they powder them and they put creams on them and they make them nice smelling for me for when I actually have to end up touching them. So it's not too grisly to have to do it. Towards Adrian Scarborough, that he's been in his shoes for a long while before I actually have to touch his. So his are probably the most lubricated. But yeah, it's fine, and I'm kind of used to it now, and I feel like I could treat your foot if any problems. I'm sure I could handle it. I really like Mr. Wormald's song when he sings, "I'll keep illegal pork from each immoral fork." It always tickles me in the wings when I hear Adrian sing that song. And it's great. My song, Place on the Parade, when I sing about hammer tones and bunions, calluses and corns, is nice because it's just a strange thing to hear anyone singing about lovingly. So I enjoy doing those. And Nobody's a great song as well that Sarah sings. Sarah Lancashire, playing my wife, she sings this song where she aspires to get out of the trap that she feels she's in, with no one really feeling her worth in the town. And she has this great song that then is underscored by the town council and the baddies singing they're about how horrible she is, and as they exit they sing, "And she is rubbish at teaching piano as well," which I think is really funny. Is they completely put the knife in at the end as they exit and leave her in despair. The people in it have brought so much to the parts. They're well written and the book is good, but I think we've brought more than that to it, which is great, and that's important that we've took it from these pages to these other things. I mean, of course it had this blueprint in the film, but I think Betty Blue Eyes is its own thing now, and we had the cast of we've had most of them now, the ones that are surviving from private function, come and see it, and they all seem to have loved it and fondly remembered their time filming it from seeing our kind of re-rendering of it. But it's been great to work with actors. I mean, Sarah's great. I really get on with Sarah. Lancashire was good. I'm glad we do, because we work a lot together. So it would be nice if we would actually hate each other off stage. But and I know Adrian Scarborough and I know David Bambo, which has been great. But I've met some other great actors in this, so it's been a joy actually.